Shalom, it's Rabbi Alex Lazarus Klein at Congregation Shir Shalom in Williamsville, New York, and these are my Torah thoughts for this week. This week is Parashat Naso, and I'd like to dedicate this week to my 7th grade Bible or Tanakh teacher, Rabbi Steve Stroyman, from then Akiba Hebrew Academy in Philadelphia. And Rabbi Steve Stroyman was a wonderful teacher, taught me many things, and one of the things he had us do, which I didn't like very much, he made us memorize 15 biblical words. This was horrendous for a 7th grader, and I struggled, and I learned them, and I did it. And I thought, well, what's the point? Why learn these 15 words? And, of course, it turned out Rabbi Stroyman was so right. These are some of the most important words that I've ever learned, and I learned them back in 7th grade because the 15 words were the words of the priestly blessing that we have in this week's Torah portion, Parashat Naso, from the book of Numbers. You might know them from Spock, because he always makes the sign. I think I can do it, right? Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and watch over you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God shine God's light upon you and grant you comfort. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yaseim lecha shalom. May God lift God's face to you and grant you peace. See, I still know it, Rabbi Stroyman. Buried at the end of the 4th Aliyah of this week's Torah portion, this, the oldest of our blessings, the grandfather or grandmother of our blessing, it pops off the page in a portion that's dedicated to obscure priestly rites, like those regarding the Nazarite priest and what to do with adulterous wives. The priestly blessing has little in the way of introduction. The text simply says for Moses to tell Aaron that this is the way that we bless the children of Israel, the people of Israel. We know from archaeological evidence that individuals carried amulets with the priestly blessing all the way from the 7th century BCE. And today, we use it intermittently in prayer services and in most life cycle events. For me personally, my wife and I bless our children with the priestly blessing every Friday night, every holiday. And I use them at every wedding, every bar mitzvah, every baby naming. One of my favorite rituals I learned with the priestly blessing was from Rabbi Erwin Tanneman, who came before me. And he taught me about using the priestly blessing in the bar bat mitzvah before the service and the family blessing. We gather the child's family, and we surround them, and we offer them the priestly blessing. And we tell them that the next time that they hear these words, they will be completely finished with their obligations. And so during the service, almost at the end of the service, we offer it to them again, Cantor and I, in front of the ark. And just this past Shabbat, Cantor Frank and I blessed the craftsman who came and built our new bima furniture with this blessing. We needed a blessing for them, and we blessed their hands using the priestly blessing. Every time I use it, I thank God that my 7th grade Bible teacher, Rabbi Steve Stroyman, who insisted I put these words to memory. And I encourage you to use them as well. Have a great rest of your week. I'll be doing Torah Talks again probably next week around Tuesday. And if you have any comments, please write them below. I'd love to have a conversation on Facebook as well. Take care and have a great rest of your week.